This is Jarrod Horak for the RunawayHorse.com, and my Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks video series will continue, and this one's going to be for Saturday, April 3rd, 2021. We're going to cover the Santa Anita Oaks and the Santa Anita Derby in this video. Now, if you're interested in my full card from Santa Anita for Santa Anita Derby Day, you can find that at the RunawayHorse.com. I'm also going to be covering my Kentucky Derby, my annual Kentucky Derby full card from Churchill Downs later this spring. Kentucky Derby week, you'll be able to find that there. So all my full cards are from Santa Anita each day. You can find it at the RunawayHorse.com. But let me jump right into this Santa Anita Oaks first. This is the Kentucky Oaks points race, and then this is a grade 2, race 6. Mile and a 16th for 3-year-old fillies with a scheduled post time of 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. Moraz is number 1, and I picked this one in the Santa Isabel Stakes last time out. She tracked the pace, she got first run, but she could not hold off Beautiful Gift. Now, in that race, I thought Moraz probably should have won because Umberto Rispoli, her rider, was looking back in mid-stretch to see who was coming, and he probably lost just enough momentum, and he got caught right on the line. But she ran a good race that day. Her speed figures have improved in all 4 career starts, and she's a solid threat again. Brilliant Cut, the 2. She was in the Santa Ynez Stakes and the Las Virgenes Stakes on the Oaks Trail earlier this year. She was 3rd and 4th in those races, and then in the turf sprint last time she was 2nd by a nose. So now they're going to stretch her back out and move back to dirt. Soothsay for trainer Richard Mandela is number 3. Flavian Pratt is in the irons, and Flavian Pratt rode her in her career debut, in which she rallied from 6th place to win by a length and a half in a 7-horse field. She was 3-1, and I liked her in that race. Pratt, Mandela, good jockey trainer team. Good bullet workout for this. She's stretching out in distance, facing winners for the first time and stakes company for the first time, but she's definitely bred to go longer. Number 4, Javanica for trainer Owen Hardy. She's pretty good. She has 6 career starts with a win in 4 seconds. So her 5 good races were in her last 5 starts. She was 2nd against the boys by a neck in the El Camino Real Derby. She was 2nd in the Blue Norther Stakes on turf. The grade 3 Jimmy Durante, she was 2nd there, and the Glorious Song at Woodbine on all-weather ground, she was 2nd there. So she's finished 2nd in her last 4 stakes starts, but now she's moving to the main track for the first time. The 5, Beautiful Gift, good effort last time out. She has a lot of upside for trainer Bob Baffert. Medaglia Duro, the sire, AP Indy, the dam sire, certainly bred all over for 2 turns. Her 5.5 furlong debut, it was just too short for her. She finished 3rd, and then second time out when they stretched her out to a mile, she won by a half. And then last time she ran down Moraz right on the line in the Santa Isabel. So now it's her 2nd start of the year and 2nd start after the layoff. Would not be surprised if she won this race. So Beautiful Gift is obvious. Javanica's pretty solid. Soothsay has a lot of upside. I'm going to go right back with Moraz. She's got the inside post. Again, another race without much pace. And maybe they try to get aggressive with her and go. We'll see. Brilliant Cut could go number 2. If not, if Brilliant Cut goes, Moraz is probably going to try to get to her outside and track her, just like he did with Calypso last time out. Rispoli, one of the best riders in Southern California, he just made that little error last time. Not concerned about that. He's not going to do that again. Excellent pedigree on this one as well. Empire Maker, the sire, AP Indy, the dam sire. So Moraz is going to be my top choice in the Santa Anita Oaks. Let's jump over to the Santa Anita Derby, the Kentucky Derby points race, and this will be race 8 for Saturday, April 3rd. A mile and an eighth on the main track, $750,000 purse, and this is for 3-year-olds, and a scheduled post time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Roman Centurion is number 1. This one's a late runner, can run all day, just really needs a pace meltdown. He likes to get involved late. He almost got to Medina Spirit, the favorite in this race, in the Robert Lewis Stakes. He finished a neck short. And then last time in the San Felipe Stakes, Life is Good ran away with that one. Life is Good probably was the best 3-year-old colt in the country, but he got injured and he's off the Derby trail. And Medina Spirit was 2nd in that San Felipe, and Roman Centurion could only manage 4th, beaten 13 lengths. So he was 5 lengths behind Medina Spirit there. But as I said, he was only a neck behind that one than the prior start. He's going to offer value, and if the pace heats up, he could get involved late. Dream Shake, number 2. Flavian Pratt's going to ride for trainer Peter Urton. This one, career debut, rallied from off the pace to win nicely in the 6.5 furlong debut at 20-1 odds. That was a pretty solid maiden race there on February 7th. Stretched out San Felipe Stakes last time out at a mile and a 16th. 3rd, beaten 10 lengths. He was on, again, I said Life is Good won that one. Medina Spirit was about 2 1/4 lengths in front of Dream Shake that day. So Dream Shake every reason to even run better in this spot. Rock Your World is going to switch surfaces for trainer John Sadler. Candy Ride is the sire. Usually these Candy Rides can run on anything. They paid $650,000 for this one. Looked good in the debut, got up on the pace, 6 furlong on the turf in the debut. Opened up a clear lead and won nicely by a length and 3/4. Stretched out, tried Stakes Company second time out, tracked the pace, pulled clear. Nice visually impressive score that day under Umberto Rispoli. And then Rispoli is going to ride back in here. And this one has some decent speed. We're just going to have to find out how good he is, if he can at least run the same kind of race on the main track. Has a bullet workout for this, and if he can handle the main track as well as he does turf, he is interesting in here. Number 4, Parnelli, adding blinkers for trainer John Sheriffs. I like this one back in the Sham Stakes. I picked that one as a value top choice there, but Life is Good won that one, and Parnelli was a distant third. And then last time in the Robert Lewis Stakes, I did not pick him in that race. He was 5th by 19. Maybe the blinkers will help him. He likes to get involved early. I just looking at his speed figures, he just hasn't progressed enough for me to pick him in this spot. Edwin Maldonado getting aboard probably means they will try to go towards the lead. The 5, Back Ring Luck, another one for trainer John Sadler, and moving to the Sadler barn. This one coming in from Oaklawn Park. And he actually won his last 2 races. He won a maiden claiming $30,000 at Churchill Downs last fall, and then won an optional claiming race at Oaklawn Park last time out. Earned an okay number there, but he's facing much better company, and he's going to have to run the race of his life. Tyler Bays is going to ride, and he does have some early pressing speed. Ottothelegend, number 6, is next. Steve Asmussen. Uncle Mo is the sire. Chester House, the dam sire, was 4th in his 6th furlong debut at Fairgrounds, and then when they stretched him out, he ran a much better race second time out, rallying from 6th place from the outside post to win by 2 lengths. Tough spot here, first start against winners. Medina Spirit, number 7, he's very solid. He's had 4 starts with 2 wins and 2 seconds. He won his career debut at Los Alamitos race course at 5.5 furlongs. 1 mile Sham Stakes second time out. Life is Good controlled the pace there. Medina Spirit was trying to get to him late, but Life is Good was able to hold on. And then in the Robert Lewis Stakes, Medina Spirit got his stakes win. And in that race, that was a good effort. It was on a good track. He had the inside post. He got the early lead. He was clear by a length, but the pressers were trying to make him work, and they tried to go after him, but they couldn't get by him. And then the late runners made a run at him. So multiple horses made a run at him, but he was able to hold off everybody and win by a neck. Hot Rod Charlie was the show finisher, and he was your Louisiana Derby winner earlier this year. Last time in the San Felipe Stakes, Life is Good ran everybody off their feet. Medina Spirit stalked and finished second. So he's one that's a $35,000 purchase for Baffert. Typically, Baffert has these big, expensive purchases for the Derby. This one's a bargain purchase. He's an overachiever. He always tries hard. He has early pressing speed. He's a logical contender. Number 8, Law Professor for trainer Mike McCarthy. Broke the maiden second time out, stretched out from 6 furlongs to 1 mile, and broke that maiden by 2 lengths, stalking the pace. 7, The Great One, was my value contender in the San Felipe Stakes. I thought maybe he could stalk Life This Good and move forward after back-to-back good efforts. He was second by a nose in the Los Al Futurity. Then he broke his maiden by 14 lengths, and then he just couldn't keep up with Life Is Good, but nobody really can. So for The Great One, maybe if it's a bit of a softer pace scenario, maybe he'll have a better chance, but he's just going to have to prove himself against good company here. The 10, Defunded for Bob Baffert, rounds out the field. Dialed In is the sire. This one's 1-for-1 at Santa Anita. Career debut was a well-beaten 3rd at Del Mar, but then in that Santa Anita sprint race, when he returned from August of 2020 to March 6th of 2021, from post 11, he won that one easily from off the pace. So Defunded looked good that day, and now he's going to stretch out, face winners. So that seems to be, there's some potential in this race. There's a lot of horses coming off of maiden wins, or they're stretching out and facing stakes company for the first time. So we're just not quite sure where some of these horses are going to fit. So overall in this race, I'll give out again my top 3, and I'm going to go with number 3, Rock Your World, is my 3rd choice. Just not sure how he's going to handle the main track. I was impressed with his visually impressive Pasadena Stakes victory last time out. Should be forwardly placed in here. We'll see how good he can go. My 2nd choice is the 7, Medina Spirit. Now for him, he's just so solid. He's just going to try hard throughout. He has a winning spirit. He's just a street fighter, so he'll get out there and he'll try hard all the way. He doesn't stand out on speed figures, but his heart is big and he's going to give it his all. I'm just not sure how much further he wants to go beyond a mile and a 16th. His late pace ratings aren't great, but Medina Spirit's just going to fight to the end. So I have nothing against him, and if anyone likes him, go for that for sure. I'm going to go with Dream Shake, and here is my top choice for trainer Peter Urton. As I said, Flavian Pratt's going to ride. A lot of these horses coming off of a route win, but this one, I thought that was tough, going from a 6.5 furlong debut, winning his maiden special weight sprint debut, jumping into Stakes Company. So he faced Stakes Company second time out. So that was his first start around 2 turns, first start against winners, and first stakes start, and he runs into the best 3-year-old in the country, Life is Good. And he wasn't embarrassed. He stalked from 4th from an inner post. He worked his way up to 2nd, and then Medina Spirit got past him late. So now in his second 2-turn start, now he has stakes experience. Again, with an inner draw, I think he can sit that same kind of trip, inside stalking trip. So Dream Shake, if he can move forward off of the San Felipe, I think he can turn the tables and finish in front of Medina Spirit this time and win the Santa Anita Derby. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And certainly make some comments in the comment section. Who do you like in these Derby preps? Who do you like on the Derby Trail this year? It's been a wild ride now that we've lost Life is Good. We still have Essential Quality. He's been my top Kentucky Derby contender since day one. I've liked him all along, and I'm hoping that he continues to go well in the Bluegrass Stakes, and I posted that video yesterday. So that will wrap up my look at the Santa Anita Derby, and I'll be back and I'm going to look at the Wood Memorial next.